Welcome to the Defense and Aerospace Report. I'm Vago Muradian here at the Gaylord National Harbor Convention Center just outside Washington, D.C., where we're covering the Air Force Association's annual Air, Space, and Cyber Conference and Trade Show. Our coverage here is sponsored by L3 Technologies and Leonardo DRS. And I'm meeting with my good friend, Ronan Horowitz of Elbit Systems of America. Ronan, thanks very much for taking time. And also another note that you guys, thank you very much. You'll be sponsoring our coverage at AUSA, so we appreciate that very much.
It's a pleasure, Vago. It's good to see you.
It's great seeing you. Happy New Year, and also happy birthday on your guys' 25th anniversary, which you're going to be celebrating next week. Let me start with, you and I have had the Vago and Ronan show at each one of these shows where we talk to you about the kind of capability you guys are featuring. Talk to us a little bit about what the top items you're trying to expose the Air Force customer to here.
Absolutely. We have a few vectors that we're really focusing on for this AFA convention. The first is around all things to do with the cockpit and pilot solutions. Of course, we're featuring the F35 HelmetMounted Display system, which is working well, operating well, and we're showing it off here. It provides binocular, day-night integrated capability, of course, integrated with the distributed aperture system. So revolutionary capability in situational awareness, in pilotage, and so forth. What we are doing also is marrying it up with large area displays. As you know, Vago, we recently have been selected by Lockheed Martin to provide the new flat panel display for the F-35. So when you look at the combination of the binocular helmet with a large area display, with distributed aperture system, with this capability, this is the cockpit of the future. This is where the future pilot will be able to do a whole lot more things. The system will provide them information and data in a much more usable format. So we're doing this for F-35, and we're looking to do this for other platforms as well.
Well, you guys did have some challenges in that, and a lot of teething troubles as you were working, which was, a novel technology that wasn't out there, certainly in the way and in the scope that it was for the F-35 program. What are some of the lessons you guys learned that you're applying to the systems that are going to be going into other aircraft?
Some of the lessons learned are around how do you really put it together, how the interface between the helmet, of course, and the aircraft itself, how information is being displayed. We've done a lot to improve the digital night capability that is now almost comparable to what you can get from night vision goggles. The other element of it is how do you use those capabilities to provide other functionalities such as threat detection, missile warning system capabilities. So that's another vector that we're really focusing on. As you know, our company is a world leader in infrared-based missile warning system, threat detection, and we're looking how we use the same sensors that you can use for the DAS to provide missile warning system, not just on platforms like the F-35, but also bringing it to other platforms like F-16 or F-15. So the other vector is, of course, aircraft survivability, increased threats to our forces, non-permissive environment. We see this as a very, very important capability.
And for our audience, just to let folks know that the system Ronan is talking about is a helmet-mounted sight that allows the pilot effectively to see through the airplane in 365 degrees, and it also designates what everything is, whether it's a commercial aircraft or a target on the ground or another enemy aircraft, for example, is all on that display, including threat warning indicators as well. What's the addressable worldwide market, from your guys' estimation, for the refit market for this technology? Because if you look at it, there are some guys who've got F-16s, F-18s, a variety of other aircraft around the world. French are working on this side as well, a number of companies. Talk to us a little bit about how large this global market is. How important is this opportunity for you guys?
Well, the technology is maturing. I think one of the things that we're working very hard is affordability. Because affordability is the next, I think, barrier that we have to cross in order to really deploy these kind of systems across a larger selection of aircraft. We are doing that both for military applications and from helmet-mounted display systems. Elbit, as you know, is innovating in introducing Skylens, which is a helmet-borne system that's targeted at commercial aircraft. They don't want to spend the money or introduce either a HUD or a very elaborate head-up display system. So I think technology is maturing, affordability is the second barrier, and then of course introducing those capabilities into the cockpits from a large area displays, those items, cost is going down on displays. the ability with software to do a lot of different things. I think that install base around the world is going to be very significant. I can see thousands of aircrafts that are going to be outfitted in the end with these kind of advanced cockpits. Larger display, wide field of view helmet, a potential DAS type solution to provide those kind of capabilities.
25 years ago, a humble, small Israeli company decided to come. No, I'm just joking. Elbit was always one of the big gorillas
Yeah,
in
but humble in the U.S. market. Yes,
humble in the U.S. market. You like
absolutely.
that? But it was one of the big Israeli companies, always known for innovation in a country with a lot of defense innovation going. Decided to expand into the U.S. market. Talk to us about what the last 25 years have been like, and how you are setting the company up for the next 25 years.
Yeah. So
because all the pressure's on you, Rana.
Of course, I've been very fortunate to start from the beginning. In a humble beginning, it was a single program, single platform, single customer, and I'm very, very proud of everything we've done, the extensive portfolio we are. We are on many advanced U.S. weapon systems and platforms with a lot of good technology and capabilities. The way I see us going into the future is continuing to evolve by bringing advanced technologies, both from our parent company in Israel, from Elbit, but also doing more organic development capabilities. So we now have several programs where we bring building blocks from Israel, augment them with a very discriminating U.S. capability developed, produced in the U.S. We also have some other organic capabilities that we're doing. For example, in the area of targeting, we have our own products that are augmenting the Elbit portfolio. So the way I see it, I see us growing to take advantage of the portfolio from Elbit, bringing additional technology over here, augmenting it with a lot of U.S. capabilities, and our people are doing that in all of our locations. As you know, Vago, we have almost 2,000 people in the U.S. We're doing $1 billion of business. We have facilities in some very major locations in Texas, New Hampshire, Virginia, Florida, and other places. And we're looking forward to continuing to grow.
Acquisitions?
Absolutely. We're looking at those as well. We're looking in two areas. We're looking either in technologies that can augment what we do in a portfolio, and the acquisitions that will give us more organic U.S. depth in engineering, in technologies, in platform positions. So we're definitely looking at that, and hopefully we'll be able to talk about it soon.
Looking forward to it, Renan. Thanks very much. Hope you have very good holidays, and we'll see you soon at AUSA.
Thank you very much, Vago. It's a pleasure.